there! Welcome to the very last week of the Job Search Diaries. I think it's been a pretty crazy run. It's been pretty wild. We've made it through our 3 weeks. We've made it through finals. Don't know how I did that one, but we're here and it's done and I'm so happy. So this week was interviewing. Spirit fingers. Selling your qualifications, your skills, your personality, you as a person. You are marketing yourself. You are a campaign, you are an ad, and you are going to work it and sell it and strut it. If you're a guy, maybe not strut so much, maybe like a little like sway. Either way, you're marketing yourself. I think of it like a science fair. Yeah, you are in a room full of other candidates. You're a board, you're one of those trifold boards, and you have to look good, you have to present yourself well, you have to show them what you have to offer, and you're owning it. You're owning it. You're telling them why your project is the best. Think of it as a science fair. I think that makes me less nervous. Does it make you less nervous? Maybe not. If your resume gets you in, you obviously have something going for you. So be confident, you know? Like, not Kanye West confident, but like right under that, like cool, calm, and collected. Kanye confident. That'd actually be like off camera. Like here. Confident. Print out that word, cool font, hang it on your door. Remember it forever. They chose you, so you have nothing to worry about. Now you just gotta bring it home and it's all gonna work out for you. It's just how it works. Number 1, learning from the pros. So basically I was back at the Career Bible again on the CAP website. If you don't know what I'm referencing, it's the Make a List campaign website on the Career and Academic Planning website, and it's basically my career Bible, like everything you could ever want to know about getting a job, getting an internship, how to dress, which I'll get to later, which is really good. It's there. It's the Career Bible. The end. Go check it out. So I'm just going to share with you some of the stuff I found out from the website, aka the Career Bible, and how awesome it was. It really was like super cool to me, and I'm gonna share with you. The thing that really struck a chord in me is that interviewing, I never thought about it this way, interviewing is a two-way street. You are marketing yourself to the interviewer or to the employer, and they're kind of marketing themselves to you also. Think of it that way. It's kind of like a conversation, it's kind of like dialogue. Don't think of it as they're asking me questions, I'm so scared. And they really want you to ask questions. They want to see if you're a good fit for them and if they're a good fit for you. And that's the only way you can find out is interviews. So think of it as kind of like a lunch date. The friend, you know, or potential friend. Two-way street makes it easier. Little blurbs just tells you what to expect, what kind of questions they'll ask, how to respond. There were communication tips like firm handshakes. I'm gonna do that from now on. Eye contact, body language. It's highlighted how you need to know yourself, and then you need to know the employer. Do your research. This is why I really, really like the website so much, is because it doesn't just like leave you hanging. It's not like do this. The end. It's like do this and let me help you. It has links to where you can start your research and how you should research, you can imagine. There was even a link to a video on a phone interview on the YouTube page for CAT, so I watched that. So check that out too. And my favorite, absolute favorite part of this step, maybe out of all the steps, was the attire category, because it was freaking great. I felt like I was like on E! Network, like I had my own show in Wardrobe Stylist. It literally tells you how to build your closet. It's like when you get into the workforce, you should have all these outfits. You should have this, you should have this item, you should have this item. And I was like, heck yeah. Thanks for telling me, because I didn't know. I would have had to like go to the store and guess or whatever. When in doubt, conservative out. Should like work it apart or something. Common questions that they'll ask you at your interview. I always freeze up on these. It's always the same pattern. When I know how to answer something, I go, wow, that's a really good question. I think a little bit and then I go, wow. That's a good question. And then I think a little bit and then I go, I'm stumped. And then I finally come up with some really bad answer, which goes into step 2, which is record, share, and review with Interview Stream. There's this program that's a really, really cool like thing, guys. It's called Interview Stream. Kind of do what I'm doing right now, which is like always an awkward thing. You sit in front of the camera, your webcam, and you do a fake interview. You basically choose questions from the major or career track that you're trying to get a job in. And the coolest part is you can do it from multiple majors or careers. So you can do one from like art and biology if you're gonna do both those things. It just mixes all these questions together for you. You can do up to like 30 minutes for an interview or something. And they're all pre-recorded. The computer asks you these questions. You can watch your interview back and see where you need to improve. You can like send it to other people if you want to, like your mom or your dad or something, or your like grandma. Grandma probably wants to see it. Finally, step number 3, the last step of the Job Search Diaries ever. put all your practice to work in an informational interview, which is not a regular job interview or a practice interview. I didn't know this is like a known thing and that companies do this, and this might have probably been my favorite step. It's an interview that you initiate and then you set up with people out in your industry, and basically you find out what the career is like firsthand and if that's really what you want to do. And like I said, CAP hooks a girl up. They get the links. They lead you to where you can find alum or faculty or employers. Basically, it's like a big advice session. You learn more about the work environment, the best and worst parts of the job, what a regular, typical day is like on the job. You go in and you ask the questions, you make a list. On the CAT website, there's a list of questions that you can personalize and make your own and kind of ask people. And it's a good practice. It's like a good interview for practice. And also what I really like about this step is my thing is like networking. Never burn your bridges, build your bridges all the time, every day. You never know how a person can help you or how you can help another person. So networking is like huge, and informational interviews are probably like the best form of that. It's also just good for you. It's good to know what you're getting yourself into. I mean, I'm probably gonna set up one relatively soon. That is the end, my friends, of the Job Search Diaries. I hope you had a great time. The CAP staff will be available through December 20th to answer all your questions. I'm pretty sure they'll be on Facebook, Twitter, and also you can call the numbers on the website. And then it'll resume again on January 6th. So if you have any questions, let them know. I hope you have a great winter break. I cannot wait to do nothing. Veg. I understand where that word comes from now. It's like vegetables are good for you, vegging is good for you. I hope you have a very successful second semester, and I'm sure I'll be seeing you guys around. If you see me on campus, say, hey girl, hey. If not, just look the other way. Later.